And welcome back to Cinema Vino. It's good to have you guys here. This is our penultimate Halloween episode. It's next to last.
Penultimate?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, this week we're doing Slither from 2006. So it kind of ties in a little bit to our previous film, I mean, very loosely in a way, because it's not zombies, but it's kind of like body-snatch / zombies / et cetera, et cetera.
It is kind of zombie-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has that feel. This feels like a mixtape of different horror genres, subgenres mixed into one. We're drinking Nat Cool Portuguese wine. This is a Barada from Portugal. So
Barada Doc.
Mm-hmm. Much different than the last one.
Yeah.
This one has...
This is light. It's not tannic at all.
Almost a Gamay vibe to it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, for you guys out there, Gamay is going to be what they make Beaujolais, in the region of Beaujolais. It's their red wine there. So this definitely has a good Beaujolais.
This is not a wine you want to age. This is not one you want to
drink it. Sit
on for a bit.
This is something you could drink in the morning. Mm-hmm. This is a good wine. If you're like,
breakfast wine.
This is a breakfast wine.
This is a breakfast wine.
Light.
Yeah.
What's the year on this guy?
It's pretty fresh.
2023.
Yeah. So, and when you buy this one, you drink it.
Yep.
Just sit and enjoy it.
Yep.
So, because this will not be great in a few more years. It'd be great, I think, on like a salad. You could do it with like salad and like a little bit of cheese, but pour it on the top of it. This would be a pretty good vinaigrette. So,
okay. I'll tell you guys a salad story. So I've been bringing salads to work every day, Tupperware, and I pour my salad dressing on, shake it. But yesterday the lid wasn't on all the way, and I went to shake it, and I got a few like good shakes out of it, and then my salad just fucking explodes out the top.
Oh,
and goes all over my like work keyboard, all over my mat, like on my desk, just my entire lunch.
Yeah.
None of it got on me. It was just my entire lunch was on my desk.
Did you get a dressing down over that?
No, but my office smelled like Caesar salad for the next like 24 hours.
Ugh.
Yeah, not ideal.
Yeah. Damn.
Is that your go-to? Are you Caesar man?
Yeah. I've been doing like a Newman's Own light light Caesar dressing.
Yeah.
30 grams of that is about 70 calories. It's good.
Bad.
It's good. Yeah. Tasty. It's punchy. It punches above its weight. You really want something that has a little bit of a zing to it, but if you spill it on your desk, you will smell garlic and anchovies for the next 24 hours.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about vampires, though.
No.
No,
my boss, though, has commented on the smell of my desk.
So, Slither, 2006. This is James Gunn's directorial debut.
This was his first movie?
This was his first movie.
Shit.
And co-stars his wife, Jenna Fisher, in a small role as the dispatcher who gets, possessed. Or I guess his wife at the time.
I was going to say his wife now is the star of Peacemaker, right?
Oh, the blonde actress?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's his wife now.
Okay. Cool.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
So March 31st, 2006. We're coming up on 20 years ago.
Damn.
So next spring will be 20 years since this was released. I did not know much about this. I had never seen this. I don't know if you guys.
Never seen it.
But yeah, I had never seen this movie.
Yeah.
Had a budget of $15 million, grossed $12.8 million worldwide. So this was a disappointment. Yeah, this was a flop. Good cast. I mean, you got Nathan Fillion, you got Elizabeth Banks, Michael Rooker, who's
Michael Rooker was tremendous.
Love him.
Just a national treasure.
He really is.
Yeah. So yeah, this was his debut. James Gunn went on to direct Guardians of the Galaxy, Suicide Squad, amongst other films.
He's now the czar of DC cinematic universe.
Superman.
Yeah. He's doing a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Apparently Rob Zombie is the voice of the doctor on the phone whenever Elizabeth Banks calls the doctor about her husband. That's Rob Zombie.
No, did not know that.
Yeah.
That's a weird cameo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. Valid question.
Yeah.
So basic plot for those people out there who haven't seen it, an alien, a meteor or whatever crash lands. It has an alien, like a grub looking creature.
Yeah.
Worm.
Yeah. Who basically acts like a parasite, invades the human body, takes over the brain, and then takes over Michael Rooker's character's brain. Michael Rooker is like this. His name is Grant for reasons that are never explained. I don't know why.
They don't explain it, and you know what? I don't need them.
You know what's funny is that I never really even processed that until I was just like, I just was like, all right.
They went so far as to comment on it in the movie. They were like, "Oh yeah, you've got the same name twice."
No,
and I just was just like, okay,
all right.
Yeah, I didn't even think. I was like, yeah, why is that? Yeah, I just kind of glossed over that.
It's like Duran. So
it's a lot like that. It's like Toto.
Amen. So then it takes over Michael Rooker, and then he becomes basically the alpha or whatever, like the main alien creature, and then begins to launch other grubs out into the community that take over other people, and they become part of like a hive mind that he controls. Elizabeth Banks is his kind of estranged wife that he wants to win back, even after being possessed, because then the little alien grub knows love.
No.
Yeah. It reminded me a little bit as he grows bigger and more blob-like of the South Park whenever Cartman assimilates with his trapper keeper.
Oh,
yeah.
And turns into a monster.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Which I'd be interested to see what the timeline is when that came out versus when this movie came out.
Yeah. Kind of similar. I think they're about the same time.
Around the same era.
Yeah. So, and then, Nathan Fillion's a local sheriff. Again, that's the horror cliche is a local sheriff.
Yep.
Forms with a ragtag group of people. Again, horror cliche. Ragtag survivors have to band together and fight the
evil entity.
Fight off the XYZ villain.
Existential threat to the community.
Yep.
And then you kind of learn the rules about these.
It's an allegory for xenophobia.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know.
I mean, might as well be. It's got to be something.
Why not?
Yeah. So basically, this is a very broad horror comedy. It kind of makes fun of the tropes of horror movies, but it also just is a goofball comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And kind of the same vein as Shaun of the Dead. To me, this is like the diet, low-calorie version of Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead had a little more oomph to it, a little more.
This is like the Shaun of the Dead of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would put this, for me, at least a notch below Shaun of the Dead.
I'd put it a few notches.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead.
It's not bad, and I'll be curious.
It's not as clever as Shaun of the Dead.
It's not as clever as it thinks it is, to be honest. I think this movie was not as witty as it believed itself to be.
I agree.
So I'll be curious, because again, I hadn't seen it either, so none of us had seen it. So I'll be curious to see what you guys thought. So,
sure.
Tay, we'll start with you.
So yeah, no idea what this was about. And kind of going back to what last week was talking about, like I did a simple Google search because I wanted to make sure I was going to watch. I didn't know if it was a reboot. I didn't know if there were multiple of them. So I was like, well, let me just look at this. And of course, the first picture that pops up is, he's mutated.
Mike Rooker.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, all right. I was like, whatever. And I was like, okay. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, well, there he is. His face is mutated, but all right. And I was like, okay.
So did you tell it was him?
It's like, no, that's right. I had no idea, but I was like, okay, what is this streaming on? And it said, Peacock, whatever. And then I was just like, well, let me just see what this is real quick. And that's the other problem. You have so much access to you. So all I did was Wikipedia. And I was like, oh, this does have a cast. And I was like, oh, interesting. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, I wonder what this is. And I was like, James Gunn? And I was like, okay, I'm just going to watch it. So I put it on. And the first kind of vibe I was getting was like, I feel like, is this going to be kind of like Tremors? And it was like, I was like,
I for sure get Tremors.
I was like, is this going to be like Tremors? It was not. Spoiler alert. It was not like Tremors, but I thought it was going to go this way about a little bit, but I always feel bad when I want to like bash a film because I'm like, am I missing something? Because I felt like there were like, after I watched it, I looked it up, like there were some like, people were like, there were some decent reviews on it. People were like, oh, this is...
Some people really liked it.
And I was like, am I a fucking buffoon? Did I just not get it? Because I was like, did I just...
Am I a buffoon?
Yeah, I was like, did I just miss something completely? Because I thought it was okay.
Sure.
I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not offended by this. It was like... I probably will. I take that back. I am going to watch it again because I want to be like, was I just not paying attention? Because I felt like for an hour and 37 minutes, that goddamn film would not fucking end. And I was just like, why? I would like keep looking and I would like just kind of push that little pause button. Like, we still got an hour to go. Now, I will say they did jump in. They let you know pretty quick what's going on. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, it's pretty cool. And it just fucking kept going. And I don't know why I found it so funny.
What part lost you? Was it the line dancing scene?
It was like a little bit, because also
That's fair.
nobody. It was like I was like, and the music was all fuckety, and I was just like, wait a minute, and it was like he's not singing very loud.
It was fucking.
It was like he ain't singing very loud, and it's like for this thing, and I don't know, I was giggling, and I honestly didn't know because I didn't read anything. I'm like, should I be giggling? Like, are they trying to be funny? Like, I really didn't know. I mean, that's how I was so out of it that day. I was like, I can't tell if this is trying to be serious.
Well, I think this was a Travis rack, right?
It was.
So it could go either way.
So I need to slap him because I thought, is it kind of that Scream situation where it's like, are they making fun of things, or are they serious? Like, are they just like kind of like, this is kind of fucking funny?
Yeah.
In a weird, but like you said, like, I don't know if it's as funny as they think it is. Like what you said, I was like, that's a very good point. So it was okay. I will watch this again. I'm still kind of processing it because I just watched it yesterday, and it was like, I'm still kind of processing it. If I had to give a score on it right now, it was definitely be a 6. Only because I probably would have scored it lower, because it was like, I still don't know if I've processed it fully yet of like what I've watched. And it was, but you know, for as many stars that were gone on there, I want to know how it was all pitched to them, you know? And it was like,
Nathan Fillion was just taking shit.
And I was,
in 2006, he was just.
And I was like, how? I was like, I mean, like, Elizabeth thinks probably the same. Like, I can't, but like, what made me giggle.
Yeah, you kidding me? She was on Scrubs.
Yeah, I know. That's true. But I was like, you know, this, I saw that. I went back and looked at all the information. I was like, okay, this is James Gunn, this, and this. And I was like, all right. So he did this film. And then somehow, some way, you're looking at 7 years, like for filming purposes, like, all right, say he filmed it in 2005, you know, he just jumped to Guardians of the Galaxy. They were just like, we've seen your previous work and we're going to give you Guardians.
We're in.
Yeah. It's like, we're in. I was like, did he plan this?
Yeah. What did he do between Slither?
I felt like one other film. It's like, but also going back to what I said, it was like, not knowing much about this, I do feel like just a few photos kind of gave it away to me, because like, I'll be honest, it was not what I was thinking. Like when
if you look at the poster, like it's like a bathtub with like a bunch of slugs going to it, and you're like, ew.
Yeah, and that's it. And even the little the advertisement, I think it was on, I watched it on Peacock.
Yeah,
but it was like it was a bathtub, and the thing I think was hanging over.
Yeah,
and I was like,
and you think, oh, this is like a body horror.
Interesting.
Like
I was like, okay, I can get that. And then that was.
So in between, he directed the movie Super. 2010.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys are familiar.
Yeah, no, I saw Super.
So Rainn Wilson, Elliot Page, Liv Tyler, Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Damn, no, I did not.
It was kind of like a take on. It was like not a takedown, but it was sort of like a it was a zag on sort of like the superhero vibe. That's not the one with Nicolas Cage, is it?
No.
What am I
you're thinking of Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass, yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I saw Super, but yeah. No, Rainn Wilson, yeah.
And Nathan Fillion's in this one, too.
Yeah, well, he's got a type.
Yeah.
He does.
So.
But yeah, so this to me was a 6. It was like, I will see it again. I actually didn't.
Will you?
I think I have to, because I just don't think I processed what I was watching. Because meaning like, I wanted to hate it so bad, because I was like, what the fuck is this film? And I was like, I'm so glad it was Travis's, not one of your guys's. Because I was like, what the fuck am I watching? And I was, this is stupid. But it was like, I was like, but I still somehow kind of was intrigued about it. Kind of intrigued.
Yeah. Stupid movies have their place.
Yeah.
So, and I believe that's Cat Crunch agrees.
Yeah, that's Meatball.
Oh, Meatball agrees with me. To Sean,
this is a 5. It's It's aggressively mediocre.
And that's why I give it a 6, because I have to rewatch it. Because I'll probably give it lower than
No, I don't think I have to rewatch it. I got what I needed to get out of it. And I agree that it's like they kind of thought they were doing something clever and they would be kind of cute and cheeky about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the way that like Cabin in the Woods is like kind of a...
Yeah. That's a great
zag, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to like do like a scary movie or like a Scream, like a okay, let's kind of analyze these tropes and let's make it into a joke, but they don't execute it well.
Yeah.
It kind of turns into just sort of a half-assed, like not good horror movie, and like it's not enjoyable as a horror movie in my opinion, and I don't think it's great as like a satire movie.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It just kind of is like it's fine. It's fine. They made it, and I appreciate what it is, and I love James Gunn. I think everything he's done since then is awesome.
And I think that was my shock. I was like, James Gunn. So I think that was the other thing. I got pumped up for it because I had to Google it, and it said James Gunn. I'm like, oh, intriguing.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
But like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, not my flavor of horror. Like that's not my that's not my jam. Like, that's not really where I'm going to gravitate toward. And so I think a play on that sort of theme, and it does kind of have that zombie theme too, which again, I've stated I'm not a big zombie guy. Like I don't love zombie movies. And
this movie's not your wheelhouse.
It's not my wheelhouse. And so especially in like a horror oriented month where I'm wanting like some like good, scary horror, it's not that.
Yeah.
It's for sure like, a different thing. And it kind of has its place as that different thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not sort of my jam.
I mean, it has something like that. Its place of like Halloween, you can put it on the background, and
I wouldn't put this on as like a Halloween movie.
No, see, I don't think I would either.
I treat this more as like a sci-fi sort of. I don't know when I would watch it.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the problem is like I don't really know where to put it in my.
And I think a sci-fi was like, because that's how I felt too. I was like, is this really the genre can be
sci-fi and horror are like neck and neck.
Yeah, and I was this is more of like a sci-fi maybe. How
did you feel about The Faculty? I don't remember what your thoughts were.
Kind of the same way.
Yeah,
it was fine.
But kind of that same idea of like some sort of alien symbiote comes to town and takes over.
Yeah, I think The Faculty plays more with like people acting in like a not like a zombie-ish way, but like doing more of a conniving sort of like there's more of a collective act going on, and like people are just like, man, that person's kind of weird. It's like, yeah, they are. You want to like come into this room with me?
Yeah. Which is a larger commentary about like small town repression and all that kind of stuff. Like,
yeah, and I think this kind of did it in a way that was more like, I don't know, everyone was like just immediately attacking you.
Yeah.
It was like his immediate just like, oh, let me stick my tentacles in you.
Very broad.
Yeah, it was kind of lazy.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I don't want to say it was lazy. It was a fun movie. It was good. It was like well done for the budget and like for when it was and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Just didn't tickle my pickle,
Yeah, I'm in agreement with her.
5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd give it like a soft 6. It's like meh. Yeah, it's like same deal. It's in a no man's land because it's not funny enough to be Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
it's not scary enough to be a horror movie. It's not good enough to be a classic that you go back to over and over again.
Yeah.
It kind of lives in a no man's land.
Yeah, it kind of like doesn't do any one thing really well.
And I will say, like, had I watched this back then, I would have been intrigued by James Gunn because it's like, he has a voice, he has that kind of like sarcastic humor, that sort of, he has a vibe, and I'd be curious to see what else he did.
Yeah.
His name would catch my eye.
Yeah.
Not that I would have been an instant fan, but like the next movie he made, I would have looked for like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And Super's a good movie. I enjoy Super.
Yeah.
It is weird that that's the only movie between this and Guardians of the Galaxy, because Guardians of the Galaxy like put him on the map.
Yeah. And probably they watched, this and Super, and they realized like he can vibe in with like weird off the wall humor.
Right.
Well, and he has deep cut comic book chops. That's his thing. Like, he's bringing out stuff in Guardians of the Galaxy that they weren't doing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe before. And same thing with Suicide Squad. He kind of brought in a lot of like deep cut characters.
Mm-hmm.
He showed like a competence of comic book that they were lacking.
Yeah. That will please the diehard fans too.
Yeah, and it's obviously played out well for him because now he is the master of DC.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, good for him.
good for him.
I enjoyed Michael Rooker. I like him in just about everything, though. I wish I had his voice, and I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah.
You know,
Which he's played in everything that, James Gunn has done since then.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah. It speaks to James Gunn, too, that he's an actor's director because he hires so many of the
Oh, yeah, same people.
Yeah, same people. Nathan Fillion,
Yeah.
his brother.
He does hire his brother a lot.
He hires his brother a lot. I think his brother was one of the bodies in the amorphous blob.
Yeah. Could be. That's a rough part to play.
Well,
Part of the Michael Rooker blob.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
that's a band name.
That's
That's a jam.
That's a jam band.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
The Michael Rooker blob.
Oh, and someone in that band plays a penny whistle.
Yeah.
You know they do. That's a 10-minute penny whistle solo.
Hell yeah.
So, I would say this is soft 6. I'm not real enthused to go back to it again.
You ever heard of hurdy-gurdy?
Is that a band?
It's an instrument. It's like you like turn a thing and then it's like an accordion, but you like turn
Really?
like a crank.
dang.
Yeah.
Interesting. What a great name for an instrument.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look it up.
Because just the name of it sounds like something you want to learn how to play.
It's in the Michael Rooker blob.
Is it really?
Probably.
I mean, I thought like literally in the scene, like there's like one of those things in the scene, like
No.
Like
no.
the Trapper
in the
Keeper.
jam band, the Michael Rooker blob.
okay. So I was picturing like the Trapper Keeper thing where it's like it just assimilates everything around it,
Yeah.
pulls it into the blob.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be curious to see like next time we're doing, I believe, Teen Wolf to wrap everything up. So we're going out with a different comedy, and I'll be curious to see how it stacks up.
Yeah.
We've done some horror comedies this time around, and I'll see how that one stacks up to this one, and et cetera, et cetera. Exactly. And that's peak 80s horror comedy.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. But this has been another episode of Cinemafino. Drinking Nat Cool.
Cool.
Nat Cool.
Cool.
Portuguese Red 2023. Drinking a lot like a very light Pinot or a Gamay, a Beaujolais. So if you like the kind of light bodied reds, this is the way to go. When we come back, when we do our next episode, Sean will be a married man.
That's right.
We'll be back from Portugal.
Portugal. Well, you guys will.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
be, bumming around the old
The continent. Yeah. So, but whatever we are, whatever we're doing, he'll be a married man. So,
Cheers.
Yes.
congrats. Clink. Great movies, only drunker. And, wherever we are in the world, we will see you guys next time.
Hasta luego.
Goodbye.